Hey there guys, it's Carly, what's up and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm doing another clean with me. We're doing a full house clean, sort of sprucing up the space for winter and making it all nice and cozy and comfortable for the colder months. And I've also got a few new little pieces of house decor that I'm going to be popping around the place today. So I'm gonna start off by showing you what I got from Kmart. Is mostly the place where I bought things from, and then I've just got one other random thing. So first up, I got a new toilet brush holder. It says brush and it's in the same style as the soap and the little toothbrush holder that I've got in my bathroom. And then I also got a big stack of the flocked velvet coat hangers. And then I also got 3 coffee table books that I'm going to be using as home decor. So the first one is the Botanical Beauty Hunter, and then I got Self-Care Lifestyle, and then the last one I got was Ultimate Road Trips Australia. And then 2 more things. First of all, I got a whole heap of incense because I just like burning it as like a form of relaxation, like while I'm studying or working on my computer. It's just nice to have a little bit of a scent going. So I've got musk, vanilla, and Palo Santo. And then the last thing I got, I'm gonna have to hop up and show you because it's a whole heap of big plastic tubs. So this is the current space in my study at the moment. It's an absolute mess, which is part of why I really needed to clean today. So I've got all of these big 53-litre storage boxes, and I'm going to be putting them up top of my cupboard, and I just really need to tidy this space and, you know, use a bit of storage situations. So this rack I'm going to put out in the laundry. I think most of the boxes are going to go on top of the cupboard with a whole heap of stuff in them. Unfortunately, that fan I think is just going to have to stay here in the study, and then all my little bits and pieces of new home decor which I bought, I will have to put out around the house. So without further ado, let's get into the cleaning portion of this video. If you're excited, make sure you give it a thumbs up and grab yourself a cuppa. Let's get into the video. So pretty much all of my cleaning videos start in the bedroom with me stripping the bed. I find that this is a great way to start my cleaning routine because doing the laundry takes so long. So being able to have a load on at the very start of my cleaning enables that to sort of just be going on in the background while I'm getting the rest of the house done. So about midway to 3/4 of the way through my cleaning routine, I'll have had a load that is already finished, and I can either hang it out on the line or chuck it in the dryer depending on what it is and what the weather is like. Obviously it is winter at the moment, so things are a little bit more chilly and rain is often a little bit of an impediment to me hanging clothes out. So I am starting to use the dryer a bit more, and then when that load is on the line or in the dryer, I can have another load also going on in the background while I finish up. Moving into the laundry, I've recently found this new laundry detergent which I just get from Woolworths, and it is a little bit more natural with plant-derived ingredients, and I love that it comes in a bottle that's made out of recycled plastics. So I've started stocking up on those when they've been on sale. Now that that load is going, I'm going to move into the kitchen, which is always the first place that I properly clean. And as you can see from this shot, I've got lots of dirty dishes, lots of clean dishes that need to be put away, and lots of appliances that also need to be put away. So I'm going to start with putting away all of the clean things, whether they are in my little drying rack up the top or whether they are in the dishwasher but cleaned also. And then I'm going to start stacking the dishwasher with all of the dirty things. I honestly find by clearing the benches of all the clutter, whether it's clean or dirty dishes or any of the unused appliances, really sets a nice foundation for all of the benches to be wiped down. Now that my bench tops are free of clutter, I'm actually going to start wiping them down. But the Wet-X that I was currently using in the kitchen is starting to look a little bit grotty, so I'm going to swap that out and get myself a nice and fresh one. And I've just been using the Method cleaner for the kitchen. I've got two different ones. I've got a pink one and a yellow one, and they both have very different scents, but also quite nice and refreshing. So I kind of just alternate between those two. I do my usual spray down all of the benches, the appliances, the front of the cupboards, and the backsplash. Now it's time to put the dishwasher on and get that going and have the dishes all sparkling and clean, and this is my final product. It's not looking real flash, but it is looking nice and tidy and clean, which is what I love. Then I'm going to press on to do the bathroom. So I haven't been showing you guys me cleaning my bathtub slash shower recently, just because the bathroom space is quite small and it's very difficult for me to get in there and get some good shots, but I am going to be showing you guys me doing the usual toilet clean. So I've got a toilet cleaner that I will put in there and give it a good hardcore brush down, and then I'm going to use some of my little bamboo wipes from Eco Choice in order to give it a nice freshen up and clean. And I'm also filling up the Kleenex toilet paper as well. Then I'll head back out into the living room, and I have some boxes from those bits and pieces that I ordered from Kmart that I need to go out and recycle. I'm also going to put all the chairs up on the dining room table so that the floor is free and ready for when I vacuum and mop. And then I'm going to get to the dusting. So recently I've been using my microfiber cloth and one of my Method cleaners in order to go around and dust, and it just gives a nice pomegranate pomegranate and citrusy sort of smell to the place, which is quite nice as well. And as you'll see from this cloth, this table looks nice and clean and tidy, but actually it is absolutely covered in dust and it is quite disgusting. So for my dusting routine, no matter what room it is, I remove everything from the tops of the surfaces and dust down all my surfaces. Then I go around and wipe down the skirting timbers, and I also wipe down the window sills. I had previously washed the cushion covers from the lounge, and then in one of my last cleaning videos, I ended up putting them all back onto the cushions. So now I'm going to refresh the lounge by putting on all of my cushions. Then I'll press on to our bedroom. I don't need to do much dusting in there, but my main job in the bedroom for today is actually to reorganize all of the stuff that we've got on top of our cupboards. So you would have seen those large big plastic containers that I'd bought at the start of the video. I'm going to end up taking down my 2 pink boxes as well as my blue Filofax and my luggage, and start sort of putting things into those boxes and really tidying up the top there. And I'll take those 2 pink boxes and put them in my study. And I also, while I'm in here, will start organizing some of the clothes that are in mine and Dave's cupboard, and taking the ones off the big chunky wooden hangers and putting them onto those thin black hangers that I bought from Kmart. The big chunky wooden hangers, I'll end up seeing if my sister wants to take those and use them at her house, so that, you know, they're not going to waste and still getting used. But obviously in these small cupboards, I really just don't have the space, and I need to be sort of minimizing and sort of be conscious of my storage capacity. I got this little side table from the Salvos for maybe 20 bucks last year or the year before, and it's honestly my pride and joy. And I wanted to do a bit of styling on top of it using those 3 books that I got from Kmart. And I also had got a bunch of flowers ages ago, and it had some eucalyptus branches in it. So I ended up drying them out myself and made this little setup, and I think it looks so cute. And honestly, I love how my boxes along the top of the wardrobe turned out. It just seems to be minimal and organized, and just makes it look so much better as a whole. Once my bedroom was done, I was going to move on to my study, and I did need to clean my study. It just needed its usual dust down, but I also had a bunch of stuff in it that I needed to disperse throughout the house. So I got on to doing that first. However, I must say, as much as I kind of like bits and pieces of my study, just the general vibe of it, I'm really not digging. So I really want to completely redo and rearrange my study. I got this desk a couple of years back when we were living in our old house, and I got it pretty cheap from Kmart. And while it has done the job for that period of time, I've probably had it for about 4.5 years now. It's just really not working for me at the moment, and I want something a little bit more sturdy, and preferably something that has drawers so that I can put stationery and whatnot in the drawers and kind of have them on hand, easily accessible, but also out of the way, so I'm not having to have them on display and have them cluttering up space. And I also really don't like the rug that I bought for the living room, so I'm thinking that maybe I might get a new rug for the living room and bring that rug into the study and have sort of a nice new wood desk, and then the rug from the living room underneath it, and maybe have it sort of centered into the room. I have spoken previously about how there is a very awkward PowerPoint up behind the desk at like a terrible level, and it kind of means that I have to put the desk in this space with artwork behind it to block off the PowerPoint. But it's also just really annoying because it means that I can't change the layout of the room. So I feel like at some point I'm probably going to have to sacrifice the aesthetics and just change the layout of the room and deal with the fact that I need to look at a PowerPoint. I mean, really, it's not that big of a deal, but it will probably just slightly annoy my perfectionist OCD brain. But for now, this is my current layout of the room. It's looking neat and tidy with what I'm working with, but stay tuned for future cleaning videos. Hopefully we can do a full office makeover at some point. One of the last jobs of the day is always to vacuum, and while I do have a regular Dyson floor vacuum, I just love using my stick vacuum. Honestly, it was the best purchase. I love that I can just charge her up and whip around the entire house, and it's just so easy and convenient to use, and it's also super easy to empty out and clean as well. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this weekly cleaning routine video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will be coming out with a heap more cleaning content soon. We've got a house inspection coming up as we are renting, so I will be doing a full scale deep clean for inspection video coming up soon. And I've also ordered a few new bits and pieces for around the house, so I'll probably also include some sort of either cleaning video or a get it all done with me video where I am showing you what I got and styling them around the house. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.